Welcome in, everyone. I hope you guys are doing great wherever you're watching from today. We have a big topic to talk about, and that is a member of the raid that killed Osama Bin Laden. SEAL Team 6 killed Bin Laden in May of 2011. A member of that team has come out and dropped a bit of a bombshell that I've teased here before, actually. And now, for the first time ever, a member of the raid has confirmed the existence of an item that could squash or put to rest many different theories about what happened in UBL's compound, who were the shooters, who took the kill shots, who is responsible for taking down the most wanted man in the world. We're going to get into all of it. You guys know I love talking about the UBL raid. You guys know that it is one of my favorite subjects. I love talking about tier 1 operations, love talking about history, and this kind of has a little bit of something for everyone. Before we get into it, as always, please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free. Cost you guys absolutely nothing at all. Huge boost to the channel. Comment with your thoughts below. Well, let's frame it this way. I want you guys to comment with what you think actually happened on the Bin Laden raid. What narrative do you believe? Do you believe the narrative that has been put out in the film Zero Dark 30, Rob O'Neill, or the narrative that several other individuals, the one Matt Bissonnette puts out about the point man clipping Bin Laden from the hallway, top of the stairs, whatever it is? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to hit that notification bell, all notifications on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, XDHookstead. My DMs are wide open. Go ahead and reach out with any tips you have. Now, let's get into it. As we know, and as I have discussed at length on this channel and have made multiple videos about, including a very lengthy breakdown of the very different versions of the Bin Laden raid. There are a couple different versions that are out there floating around. There is the one from Rob O'Neill, who was also a member of the raid, that Bin Laden was using his short little wife as a human shield, essentially. Rob rolls in and shoots him multiple times in the face. It's just him and the point man. The point man's call sign has been revealed by multiple different people to go by the name Red. His real name is not known to the public. He has no interest in having it ever be known to the public. And let's just hope that it stays that way. He wants privacy. He deserves to get privacy. The other narrative is that the point man, Red, he shoots Bin Laden, fires the fatal shots after taking out Khalid Bin Laden on the stairwell, second story of the compound in Abbottabad, Pakistan. Bin Laden comes out into the hallway. Point man sees him, engages him. That's it. He's done. Multiple other SEALs then roll in and fire security shots. And that is the narrative. I will tell you that my sources from the tier 1 world and the SEAL Team 6 community, they all believe, or I believe is probably the wrong word. They will tell you, if you ask them, what happened on the third story of Bin Laden's compound, they will tell you that the point man, again, who goes by the name Red, killed Osama Bin Laden, and that security shots were then fired by multiple other SEAL Team 6 assaulters. This obviously has been a very polarizing topic. People don't like it. People are in their corners. But I've always told you guys something. I've said there is a piece of evidence that, if it gets released to the public, will sway a lot of minds, I believe. Now, maybe it wouldn't sway any minds. I don't know. But I think that after you saw when Brent Tucker in the Anti-Hero podcast, at the time he was at the Anti-Hero podcast, now he's doing his own tier 1 podcast, his video about the raid, I'd encourage you all to go watch it. I have known for a long time, there is a recording. In this recording, it is recorded after the raid in a debrief. On the recording, from what my sources have told me, the man who does most of the talking, the point man, explains exactly what happens. And he goes into great detail of shooting and killing Osama bin Laden. The point man. That's critical. Now, Matt Bissonnette, who was also there and fired security rounds, as he openly admits to, but also makes very clear he did not kill Osama bin Laden, that Osama bin Laden was dead by the time he rolled in. He went on Shawn Ryan's show And for the first time ever, a member of the SEAL community has come out and said this recording exists. Now, we do have a video of Jeremy Sladen and Matt Kubler. They have addressed the existence of this recording as well, but this is the first time someone from the SEAL Team 6 community has come out and said this. I'm going to put this up on the screen for you. Let me make sure it's ready to go. This is Matt Bissonnette. Notice how his face is shown. He ditches the disguise. Again, he went by Mark Owen when writing the books. Let's watch him break this down. First time ever that a member of the SEAL community has acknowledged that the debrief, which again, my sources tell me was pretty much led by the point man who fired the shots that killed Osama bin Laden, according to many people from the SEAL Team 6 community. Let's watch what Matt Bissonnette reveals to Shawn Ryan.
I can tell you our debrief, right? When we came back, we landed in Bagram. We went into a room and the whole team that had just participated in that mission did a debrief. Just like we do after BUDS, just like we do in BUDS after every training mission, after every real operation, you do an AAR after action review. We did that with the whole group there, and it was audio recorded.
It was audio recorded.
My commanding officer on his personal cell phone recorded the whole debrief. Other versions, whatever, all I know is what I know, what I saw, and what I remember on the audio recording.
So right there, Matt Bissonnette doesn't just confirm the existence of the audio recording. He even has, well, I want to be very careful here. He even outlines how it was recorded and who recorded it. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to pull this off the screen. What Matt Bissonnette just said, not just about the audio recording, but who recorded it and what it was recorded on, I have been told the exact same thing from multiple other members of SEAL Team 6. Verbatim, essentially. The details of how it was recorded, the device it was recorded on, who recorded it, and I will tell you this as well. Multiple people have that recording of the debrief of the Osama bin Laden raid, where the point man, who goes by Red, discusses killing Osama bin Laden. And in that debrief recording, which has never been released to the public, but I'm going to discuss it here right now, it is made clear that the point man engages, according to my sources, engages from the top of the stairs. Bin Laden pops out. He is quickly shot, quickly eliminated, falls back into the room, and then they follow on with the assault. There's a couple women. Amal bin Laden gets shot at some point during the exchange in the leg, and that when the SEALs roll in, bin Laden is at the foot of his bed or on the ground. He is fatally wounded. Maybe he's twitching, nerve reaction, which Bissonnette also talks about in the interview, but that it's a done deal. It's over. And then multiple security shots are fired at that point. Now, I want to put this up on the screen because this is the only other time, to my knowledge, this tape has ever been publicly discussed. And it was when Matt Kubler and Jeremy Sladen spoke with Rob O'Neill about the tape's existence.
We're at the same time. When you guys got back to Bob,
yes,
and you were doing your debrief with McCraven and the command master chief.
I debrief with the master chief from Red Squadron and I don't think McCraven might not have been in there. I think the ground force.
Hold on, we broke up, guys.
Okay,
hey, Rob. Hey guys, 1 second. That was very important, and we had a glitch in the matrix there. Rob, go back if you don't mind. Let's kind of get the feed here going. Okay, I think we're good. Rob, pick up what you said about McCraven.
We had a debrief in JBAD and in Bagram. The big one was in Bagram, in a private room, and I think it was just ground force commander and their command master chief. I don't think McCraven was in there.
Okay.
So. No, I know for a fact that about the command master chief. Now that was recorded, and from what I was told,
Right here.
from several people, that when the debriefing was going on and you offered your portion of that, what happened, that it was never mentioned that you killed Osama bin Laden in that recorded debrief. Do you recall that at all?
Yeah, I recall the recorded debrief, and I know shit. When we got done recording it, I said to myself, I'm immediately going to regret this. But we do our best at cleaning up debriefs to avoid. We don't know what's going to happen on a mission this big, and we don't know if people threw errant shots brought up ever, and that's it. And so we're going to make it sound nice and clean, and that's what they're going to take. So it's not like I didn't. The way we said is that the two of us went up and we talked about the two of us doing it. I think the phrase "circling the drain" was used, and that did happen.
So right there is the only other time, which you just saw, Jeremy Slade and Matt Kubler, is the only other time this recording has ever been publicly discussed, other than when I have done it on. I think I did it on the long live stream breaking down the Osama Bin Laden part of it and all that. Here's why this is a bombshell, and it's critically important. There are people who want this recording to come out. And I know there are people in positions of power, and probably maybe not so much positions of power now, who don't want this recording to come out. There's a lot of moving parts here. Number one, this recording would be classified, but it was recorded on a personal device, allegedly. That in and of itself is pretty fascinating. Here's part two of why this is such a big bombshell. Now that the existence of this recording has been confirmed from the SEAL community, because Matt Kubler's talked about it, I've talked about it, but neither of us two, and I like Matt. Matt's a smart guy, very nice guy, great investigator. But we're not from the SEAL community. So we're hearing it from sources. Now the SEAL community, a member of the SEAL community, has come out and confirmed it's real. There will be incredible pressure for this tape to be released. And if this tape comes out and it turns out that the point man's voice is the only voice you hear talking about killing Osama bin Laden, that's going to be an issue. That's going to be an issue. Won't be an issue for me, but it's going to be an issue for some people for sure. And here's my pledge to you. If I get the full uncensored recording, I will release it, no matter whether the government likes it or not. If I get the full, unedited debrief from the bin Laden raid, no matter what is said on it, no matter who speaks, no matter what story it backs up, my promise to all of you is I will, without hesitation, get on this video screen and play the thing in full. And if the government wants to freak out about it, let them. But the truth matters. And the fact of the matter is, you've now had me discuss this tape, you've had Matt Kubler discuss this tape, and now you've had Matt Bissonnette, who was there, acknowledge it is real. And I didn't hear this just from one dude on SEAL Team 6. I didn't hear this from two dudes on SEAL Team 6. I didn't hear it from just three guys on SEAL Team 6. Everyone in SEAL Team 6 who was there at the time is very aware that this tape exists and is very aware of what is on it. And like I said, depending on the positions you're in, is probably going to dictate whether or not you want it out. But that tape would end, I think, any and all debate about what happened on the Osama bin Laden raid. It would be game over, if you will. It would be the stamp and seal of what actually occurred, because we've got multiple narratives out there. Talk to guys in SEAL Team 6, you get one narrative. They all have the same story. Then you have the public's perception of what happened. And those two stories aren't all that similar once you get to the third story of the building. That tape needs to come out. And I think that tape will come out. And when it does, people better be willing to listen to it with an open mind, and they better be ready to hear things that they might not have believed for the past, 14 years now. So I will continue to hunt for it, hunt for the truth. I know what's on it. It's been described in great detail to me by multiple SEAL Team 6 members. But until I have it, I can't know word for word what is said, right? You can hear it from all the sources, and all the sources have the same story, but getting that recording and releasing it to the public, that'll be the greatest piece of evidence the world has ever seen about what happened on the UBL raid. And it is my promise to you that if I get it, it's coming out. And I don't know if the CIA is watching me right now. That's obviously a joke, but the truth matters. And that audio recording is the biggest piece of evidence about what happened that night in May 2011 in Abbottabad, Pakistan. And I believe that recording will come out. But I want to know what you guys think. Who do you believe? What do you believe happened on the Bin Laden raid? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Totally free, huge boost to the channel. Hit that bell, all notifications turn on. You won't miss a thing. And then right here, Instagram, David_Hookstead, X, D Hookstead. That's where you can find me on social media. My DMs are wide open. Reach out anytime. I'll see you all next time.